Yeah, every time I get a new module book, I just make like 3 one-shots out of it, coming out of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. So,
Nice.
because my top 3 favorite Forgotten Realms locations are Barovia is first, then Waterdeep, wilderness surrounding Waterdeep, so like Red Larch and those places.
Nice. By the way, I do have a homebrew weapon. It's the utility shovel. It doesn't have any reach, but it's two-handed, D10 strength. Is that cool with you?
That's good. I
All right,
trust you
cool.
guys that you know what you're doing and you're not gonna like break the game.
Right. I just wanted to let you know because I forgot about the utility shovel.
Ready when you guys are.
All right, welcome. So, you guys want to go down and name who you're playing?
Yes. I will be playing Feather Highborn, an Eladrin elf from the Dolby Inn. She's a bard. She's a glamour bard.
Okay, Tim.
I am bathed in blood. I enjoy long walks on beach and am.
Okay, and Eric.
Today I will be playing Roll, and he is a Simic hybrid and a rogue.
Nice. So, you guys, of course, because this is Waterdeep. Oh,
My players hate me. I swear to God.
John's here, everybody.
John's here, everyone. Do you want to shout out who you're playing?
Sure. I'll be playing Aiden, the Furbolg Way of the Open Palm Monk.
Okay.
Can you please write your name in the chat?
Where are we here? Oh, one shots, but not shitty.
I think the next orc that I make, I'm gonna call Kill Killington. Because Babes in Blood wasn't on the nose enough.
From Philadelphia.
From
Born and raised.
Philadelphia.
Great. So, because this is, we have to start out in a tavern. It is located in central Waterdeep, and it is called the Inn of the Yawning Portal. This inn is named because it was built on top of the ruins of an old tower, leaving a large pit in the middle. Sturdy wooden table lit by brightly burning candle and littered with plates cleared of food and half-drained tankards. The sound of gamblers yelling and drunken adventurers singing bawdy songs nearly drown out the off-key strumming of a young bard some tables over. This is eclipsed by a shout. "Your pig likes killing me mates, does ya?" Then a 7-foot-tall half-orc is hit by a wild, swinging punch from a male human whose head is covered in tattoos. Stand behind him. The half-orc cracks her knuckles, roars, and leaps at the tattooed figure. But before you can see if blood is drawn, a crowd of spectators clusters around. What do you do?
Basin Blood is gonna get right up towards the front. Like, he wants to watch and see what happens. Like,
Okay.
Basin Blood is an orc. Is she hot? Like, does he think that she's attractive?
She's reasonably attractive, yes.
Yeah, dude, he wants her to win. So he's probably gonna just like start like shouting weird orky things like drink from their skulls and shit like that.
But oh, hang on, let me get out. Where's my dice? There they are. Sorry.
Feather's gonna sit
Alright.
up on the bar and watch as well.
She hears you say that, bathes in blood, and she lifts her fist in a gesture that I'm sure you would recognize, being an orc, is just like a "yeah, I hear you, let's do this" kind of gesture, and then she goes straight down and punches this guy so hard that his head does a complete 180,
Damn.
and he falls to the floor dead.
Oh, Bill, he's a real big, awkward-looking character, like cow sort of person. That's what furbolgs are. They're like weird forest giants. Okay. I guess people are fighting now. Oh no.
There will be no more fighting when his friends see. You watch. And Bathes in Blood will cheer loudly and clap his hands.
She lifts up her arm again in that same gesture.
Oh. Okay.
She going to do it again. Watch. Very close.
Okay. Okay.
He goes down and punches this guy one more time, even though he's already better unconscious at this distance.
He dead now.
No, hold on. I'll see about that. Clear everyone. Don't worry, I know CPR. Don't worry. And I start rummaging through his pockets to see if he has anything valuable on him.
Oh, shit. Half orc bends down and just sort of like grabs you by the scruff of your neck and goes, "Auntie."
Hey, whoa. He friend. Put down.
So,
Yeah, I'm not that tall. I'm not gonna fuck with her.
suddenly a sort of shortish, well, of course he's short, he's a gnome, an elderly gnome, carrying a tray full of tankards. He comes over and he just has gathered around you guys and just goes, "Out!" You see 3 other people close. You notice that the tattoos on this guy's head are eyes. Closer, the people that come forward to grab what you can assume is his body, he looks pretty dead, are wearing green robes and have the same eyes tattooed on their heads.
Bathes in Blood is gonna walk up to her and say, "You fight good."
Thank you. I'm not into full orcs, I'm sorry.
You what now?
She looks you up and down and then just makes this sort of face that's like she's trying to figure out how to let you down.
Oh.
Bathes in Blood definitely is an idiot. Like, he is super stupid. And so, like, while it may be tough, I think he'll get the hint.
Feather's gonna walk up to her as well and then say, "I admire a woman who's able to make a man's head turn."
Thank you, but this isn't what I'm here for. She reaches into a pouch at her side and she pulls out several squares of parchment, folded in half, and they're sealed with gold wax, and she hands them to you.
To all of us? To me?
I'm a messenger from Castle Waterdeep.
I know.
Masked
Read.
lords.
Please read.
The short version. The masked lords of Waterdeep want your presence. Laurel Silverhand as well. And you guys would know that Laurel Silverhand is the Lord of Waterdeep, the de facto, just basically person in charge.
She had food?
Yes.
Well, it seems like we're not welcome here anymore, so I guess best to get moving.
Been instructed to not bring you without all of your express consent.
Boy,
I want food first.
Oh.
Promise that there's food there.
Yes, I promise.
All right, we go.
Okay. I appreciate the asking for consent. I don't want to stay here any longer. I'm okay with going.
I have nothing more to do here.
All right. She leads you out. The crowd kind of parts as you guys leave. This is obviously a person of some importance, or at least the uniform that she's wearing means that she is someone of some importance. You see a large silver carriage that's lined with gold, and on the side of the carriage is a single handprint, just a 5-fingered hand in silver. Griffins. She sort of takes she opens the door and then gestures for you all to get inside.
I'm not going to be the first one in.
Blood will try and squeeze himself in there. Like, he's a little bit taller than she is and fucking massive. And so, I don't know how well this is going to work, but he'll squeeze himself in and sort of sit awkwardly with, like, his knees near his chin.
I'll go in after Bathes.
Carriage inside is when you get in, it's the first thing you notice is that you seem to not be in a carriage anymore. You're in a room.
The Time Lord.
It has marble floors, a crystal chandelier, couches, and yes, there is a table that is heaped with food in the corner.
Blood will be really concerned at first until he sees the food, and then he'll run over as fast as he possibly can, which is really fast, by the way. And he'll just start eating anything protein first and foremost, and he'll begin to be more comfortable with the situation as he gets more food in his belly.
Notice with some disappointment that there isn't any meat on the table, but there are like nuts and beans and things like that.
I was told there would be food here. This not food. This what my food eat. This what my food eat.
Is he still the only one in the carriage?
Oh, I followed him.
Is everybody else inside?
There's no food here. You give me jerky, Feather. Feather jerky now.
Let me check my pack. I'm fresh out, big boy. You can gnaw on my leather armor if you want.
He's gonna put his fist through the table of like nuts and stuff.
Let me check something real quick.
Rawl is like looking at the handprint on the carriage. Is there a check I can do to see if I recognize that?
Make a history check.
I was afraid of that. 15.
You know it's the sign of Laurel Silverhand, the Open Lord of Waterdeep.
Okay.
It's just her crest, basically.
That was pretty much what I wanted to know. I'll go into the carriage and kind of stand in a corner.
All right. The half-orc woman enters after you, and she introduces herself as Yagra. and she is a guard and messenger for the Masked Lords. That's all. And she sort of looks around and she sees the table collapse and she goes, "Oh," and then she reaches into her pack like she forgot something and she pulls out just like like the biggest turkey leg you've ever seen. It's like the size of a club.
He will. He'll basically be like a cartoon character almost, where he's like floating in the air with his nose leaving. And he's going to probably nosh that entire turkey leg in like 2.5 minutes, and he'll go, "We good for at least half hour now."
Wonderful. I was hoping you'd say that. She turns around and shuts the door behind you, and you hear the griffins start to run. It begins to move. Like the chandelier tinkles and things like kind of shift around, and then to make a dexterity saving throw.
All of us?
Yes, everyone.
I'm good at those. Oh yeah, 23.
$12.
Okay.
11.
Also 11.
All right, everyone who rolled below a 15, you fall to the floor as the carriage launches itself into the air.
Is Aubree cutting out for everybody else?
Now and then.
Hello?
A little.
I'm gonna leave and come.
Okay, is that better for you, Tim?
Yep, much
Okay.
better.
So, everyone who rolled below a 15 falls to the floor as the carriage launches itself into the air. You guys don't take any damage or anything, you just fall over.
Gracious.
So, as I think Aiden would be the only person who didn't fall over.
Ah, I think you are.
Yeah, this big just. You walk over who I think Lowell would be closest, because we would have entered the carriage about the same time, and just offer a hand to pick Lowell up.
Yeah, I kind of grab it and... 7 hells, what was that?
Griffins are taking us to the castle ward.
I think it might be wise to watch our step.
Just the initial jolt. And until we land, which should be in about 5 minutes.
So, what exactly are we being called for?
There have been some trouble with the guilds lately, and we're looking for a group of, and the Masked Lords and are looking for a group of relative anonymity to solve it, hopefully.
Why anonymity?
They think like very sneaky.
Anonymity because I'll let Lord Dron explain it. He's bad news than me.
Very well, and she'll pick up a grape off the floor.
He's the head of the Masked Lords Council. He's the one who will be addressing you primarily, although all the lords will be present.
Merely out of curiosity, what was all that back at the bar?
Oh, it was one of the guilds that we're having trouble with.
Well, I think a toast to anonymity is in order for that job.
I'm not allowed to drink on the job.
Does seem like a rather fair practice.
What's the state of our drinks after he broke the table?
You notice that while while he broke the table, everything seems to be fine.
Oh.
Like this was a place that was meant to take trauma.
Drinks it is then.
Is enjoy while you can, because she reaches into her, like, the sort of the front of her uniform and pulls out a pocket watch and like clicks it open, landing about, and then everyone make another dexterity saving throw as this thing goes onto the ground.
16.
22.
20.
3.
Damn it. Everyone except for Babes in Blood makes it. You just sort of
face plants this time.
and she goes, well, knock him back, boys. And lady. She puts on like this pair of white gloves that was in her pocket and just sort of like straightens herself up.
Face and Blood does not drink in adventure. He adventure responsibly.
Well done, Babes in Blood. Well done. And she will open the door and step out of the carriage and gesture for you all to follow her.
I'm going to take a few glugs first, and then I'm out.
Yeah, Babes in Blood will follow.
I fill up the mug that I've been holding since the bar, and just step out of the carriage with it.
You're like, what's his name from Trailer Park Boys?
And I will also just nervously like step out and make sure that everything's back to normal size.
All right. As you all step out of this carriage, you see the front gates of Castle Waterdeep, and this is it's so colossal that you can't see the top of it. Like even the tops of the towers you can't see.
Wow.
White and silver. There are guards wearing the same uniform as Yagra, Rose. It seems that someone has been waiting for you to show up.
You seem to be the guests of honor here.
Oh, I don't like being the center of attention.
Maybe there will be more food.
Well, I do, and she waves at the people as they pass by.
Good, you can have all of mine.
I wouldn't get cocky yet. Remember I told you that the lords were convening today. There's much more security around the castle than there usually is.
In that case, Feather, you can take my attention as well, if you wouldn't mind. And I pull the hood on my cloak over my head.
Don't worry, you won't be punished for transgressions here today. They're here to ask for your help.
You can't see it behind my hood, but Roal's face is now just full-on, like, creedy smile. His little twinkles in his eyes as she says we won't get punished for things today.
Great. Another person, a human you notice, comes up to sort of snaps to attention. And you notice he has a little bit more embellishment, several medals on his uniform. He says, Yagra. He says, yes, He says, wonderful. And, if you please. And he gestures to you and she says, this is where I leave you. You can follow my commander.
Ta-ta.
Oh, okay.
Person seems much more serious. Just sort of looks you all up and down and then says, and he noticed, Bathes in Blood, you notice his gaze kind of lingers on you for a second? Really? Look on his face?
He said be right back
Okay. Oh wait, did he?
in the chat.
Yeah, he did.
Oh jeez, I'm in the wrong chat. Whoops!
That'll do it.
Feather,
But yeah,
can Feather make a perception check while this is all happening?
yes. What are you perceiving?
I just want to look around.
All right.
15.
All right. With 15, you just notice a long blue carpet in front of you, leading up this grand, sweeping set of marble stairs into the front.
Are there people around?
And
Oh, I'm sorry.
2 rows of blue uniformed guards on either side. Each of these rows has about 12 people in it. Mention.
Are the people just standing around? Are they talking? Are they watching us?
They're guards on duty. They're like,
Oh. Okay. Bathes is back.
Bathes, guy who you can assume, guy who Yagra called her commander, gave you a condescending look. Not condescending, just like, okay, really?
He'll like wave at him happily.
And he just
You
kind
have
of goes,
turkey leg too?
see how your meeting with their lordship goes.
It go well. Face and blood good with people.
And he goes, me. Up the stairs.
I follow.
Everybody else?
Yep. Following along.
Yeah.
Right. You guys go up this staircase and 2 guards pull open the doors, and inside you see another large chamber. This one's kind of dim, lit with torches on either side, white marble floors, and a large table. And on either side you see 6 people in robes, and in the center you see, just give me 1 second. You see this person sitting in the middle.
Ooh.
That's a
And
that's a lady or a guy.
this is Lady Laurel Silverhand, who is the Open Lord of Waterdeep, is her official title.
Hands don't look that silver to me.
And you all would know that.
Wow.
You all would know that that's who that is. And she rises as you enter. Bows very deeply. Welcome. Welcome.
What's her role? Is she like a queen or something?
She's the Open Lord, who is basically the queen,
Oh.
but the title is Open Lord. Because
So
it's been held
when
by both
Babes
men
in
and
Blood
women in the
sees how
past.
deep this other guy bows, Babes in Blood is going to bow so deeply he's almost going to go into a yoga pose. Like,
He just goes, please,
just
please. Please, that's not necessary.
Downward orc.
I
Babes in Blood respectful.
Thank you. I respect you too.
He's really pining for that turkey leg.
And as you guys walk in, hang on a second, let me just check something real quick.
Can I actually make a perception check to sniff the air?
Oh my god.
Dope. It's what my character would do, John.
I don't doubt it.
12?
Man, the hope in that voice.
You smell a faint, meaty something. Smells
He's
good.
gonna start trying to edge his way towards that. But like slowly and very obviously and very suspiciously.
She just kind of looks at you and just goes, anyway. Welcome to Castle Waterdeep. My name is Laurel Silverhand. I am the Open Lord. And this is my council. And the 12 people in robes all stand. And they don't say anything, but they do stand.
And Idian's just gonna like do like the hand really close to the chest, like finger wave. Hello.
We were informed that you called us here to perform a task that required a degree of anonymity.
Yes. Lord Drawn, she gestures to the person at her side, and up rises and takes off his hood. Middling height half-elf, who is almost entirely bald. He's wearing spectacles. Yes. Drawn. I am the right hand of the Open Lord of Waterdeep. Ask Lord. They told me that you'd need someone to break bad news, and that's what I'm going to do. You might not survive this mission.
You cut out. What did you say? What did he say his name was?
Omen Drawn.
Okay.
And he is the right hand of the Open Lord.
Okay.
And he says, yes, I'm bearer of bad news, you might not make it, and we need people who the Xanathar can't trace back to us.
What is Zuzulbar?
You mean the Xanathar?
That too.
I'm a dwarven woman rises from across from Omen, sort of. Not next to him, but like on the other side of Laurel, and she goes, Omen, this isn't really necessary. They're trying their best. It's a rogue guild, you see. Not a guild of rogues like you, lassie, but rogue as in they've broken our laws. And they have to be stopped.
What exactly?
What do you want us to do?
Yes, what are we dealing with here?
Dealing with, Laurel speaks again. You're dealing with a league of characters, assassins, thieves, traitors, the lot of them.
Lot.
Holder.
You realize there are only 4 of us.
Yes. Said you might not make it. Omen.
Super fair.
Maize and blood can take 4 or 5. You guys handle rest.
Don't worry, Feather. I've never met a thief better than me, so... Not that I'm a thief!
Laurel is going to, she kind of just gently raises her hand and says, be calm, child. You will not be harmed. You will not be harmed or punished here today. Justice will be served
Where
eventually. We're going to the Xanathar's lair in the sewers of Waterdeep. Everything you need.
You still not tell me who that is.
She did, you big oaf. They're
Don't get angry.
They're rogue
No,
rogues.
she told me what Zuzulbar is, not what Xanathar.
Zuzulbar doesn't exist, darling.
They're interchangeable.
Yes, who is this candle farmer that we need to find?
Do you know what do you know what interchangeable means?
He's
Now-
gonna look really confused.
I thought not. She's going to say, and you say they need to be stopped, but how exactly?
Gonna cut the head off the snake. If you kill the Xanathar, the rest will follow.
May we talk about recompense? What do we get if we do this?
Peaceful city of Omen. I assure you, all of you will be rewarded.
And
5
How
turkey legs.
about... Yes, turkey legs. How about 500 platinum apiece?
That's many money.
and if some of us don't make it back, do the rest of us get to split his share?
I just go to like shuffle sideways from you, like a good few like paces.
That's
Just asking.
That sounds like motivation to murder your teammates once we're finished with this mission. Roll.
Well, she did say that some of us might not make it, so I just thought I would ask in advance.
Feather, you could not murder me if you tried.
Anyone can murder anyone else.
And we don't get punished for it today.
I don't like. I don't like the direction of this conversation.
500 platinum to risk our lives, both from these rogues and from each other.
No.
Could you make it
You'll be
800?
fine, Feather.
100.
All right. You have yourself a deal.
Excellent. She rises again, and you notice that the masked lords sit when she rises.
I'll also sit.
Just on the floor?
Sure. I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to take her spot.
She sort of gestures her hands towards you, just in sort of a spreading motion. This is really hard to, it's really hard for me to DM without being able to show you guys what I'm doing with my hands. So she extends her hands towards you and just, like, sweeps them out, and I want all of you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no. Crap.
I have abilities. Somewhere.
I don't believe you.
12 minus 1, 11.
Charisma save 7.
Oof.
Where the hell is it?
Who's ready to get charmed?
I think you need a space in between the 20 and the plus and 1, don't you, Tim?
That or the bot's broken. Sometimes that
Also possible.
I thought I had a good thing for charisma, but I don't see it. But I do have
I'm
advantage
just gonna
on
roll at home.
saves versus charm.
Oh shit! That's a dirty 20.
Wow. Alright, so... Storm Giant, not Laurel Silverhand. You guys are now... Oh, fuck. Just give me 1 second. This is one of those things that I should probably mark before I start playing.
Nah.
Okay.
Prep work?
You're a good duder. Yeah, Brian
She-
doesn't do shit for prep work. And you're doing much better than he does.
I what did you say? I don't even meet the Mendoza line or something like that.
Okay, so what was the highest roll that you guys made?
This isn't related to charming, is it?
I think you said a dirty 20?
Yeah, dirty 20.
You are all under the effects of a calm emotions spell. Her spell
I
save,
mean, he's
her,
pretty calm.
her spell save is 34.
Holy shit!
You're
This chick is
just
wicked powerful, and I love
Yeah,
her so
toying
much.
with us.
Yeah, it's like we could all be dead in like 2 seconds if, you know. That's cool.
Don't worry, I wouldn't use magic against you here. Now you are unfettered by your emotions. You can make your decisions more clearly. Council is under this effect, including myself.
Face and blood kind of need emotions. They kind of important.
Yes,
Face
they
and
are.
blood no good at killing Zuzula without emotion.
Oh, your power lies in your. Oh, apologies. She breaks the spell on you.
He'll do his yoga bow again.
Promise you. In this room, Bull, you are protected. She smiles at you.
I'm gonna change the server real quick.
Okay.
Or something.
Yeah, you just like
We
there's
lose.
just
we-
enough pauses that it's hard, you know what I mean?
We lose 2 to 3 words every once in a while.
I'm gonna try.
Hello,
East
Dan.
first.
Better, Tim?
Maybe. We'll see.
It seems better.
All right, we'll see. That happens, I want all of you to make a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, so
18.
also an 18.
I thought my perception was a lot higher. 8.
Oh, shit.
Damn!
How
Doors behind them have opened.
How can
And
you?
you can, and bathes in blood, you can see people in green robes
Bathes in blood. How can you see so much when your nose
going
is on
along
the
the
carpet?
wall like a wind. And one of them has an arrow trained directly at the exposed head of Laurel Silverhand.
Oh,
shit.
dude, he's gonna rush over. And by the way, when it's towards a foe, as a bonus action, I can move my speed, and so I can go 80 feet right now.
Okay. Are you booking it?
Oh yeah, dude, and I'm utility shoveling that motherfucker.
I was gonna say, actually, then wait. What was the lower bar for that? Was that just him?
It was just you guys, and you guys see the door open. You didn't see the people.
Okay.
Door open, and then bathes in blood just take off running.
I can actually keep.
Like,
up
I
with
think
him.
he would like leap up over the table and over them and just book it full speed straight towards the now open door.
The whole like council just turns around and sees you, and the whole and as you move, you see I'm not sure what to make this.
Well, I'm good at
Contested
both athletics
speed.
and acrobatics.
Yeah, let's roll. Let's make
So-
it a contested athletics check.
Sounds like a plan. I have a +7 to that.
Good lord.
Okay. Got my d20.
I got a 16.
They rolled an 18.
Motherfucker.
The arrow leaves, and speeds toward Laurel, and as she turns around, it just bounces off, and a silver ripple comes out from where she is. Or it was gonna connect directly with her eye socket. She says, I told you we're protected in here. That was not necessary, Bathes in Blood.
I don't know that. Is the door still open and are they still standing there?
They turned around and started to try and run when she turned around and the thing bounced
Oh no,
off.
he's 100% chasing them. It doesn't matter what she says.
Okay, you're chasing them?
Yep.
What happened?
he's
Did they
fast
bring
as
out
fuck.
more meat?
All right. As you run, Bathes in Blood, you see these people just like booking it towards. I'm gonna have you make another athletics check to see if you can catch up to these guys, and I'm just gonna roll once
Right.
for all of them.
Sit lower, 13.
I rolled a natural 20, so you don't see where these guys went.
Oh, he'll go back then after he can't, because he's not going to try and track him or anything. It's stone.
Okay. She, in the meantime,
Maybe
she
it's
goes, he'll be back. She turns and looks at Omen and says, do you want to give them the information about where we think the sewer is, or am I going to have to do everything here myself? He says, yes, my lady. And he stands up and, you guys? And he unrolls a map of the city and says, you see the dock ward. I'm gonna put a map in the chat. But if you see the dock ward, there is a tavern there called the All Seer base.
The All-Seer is in which space?
Dock ward.
Yeah, the yellow blotted out south section.
It's right near the actual docks.
It's too bad I'm not a bard, otherwise I'd make the joke. Does that mean that they flat iron all of their meats? All sear?
Wow.
Ow.
It's
These-
bad, I'm sorry.
These buildings on the right look like those failed swastika graffitis.
Oh my god.
Okay, so accept your mission, because if not, then something is going to have to be done with you. That's Omen, by the way. I got him and Laurel's voice mixed up.
I think at this point, Bathes in Blood comes back in huffing and puffing and goes, I accept mission.
Kind of you to join us again, Bathes in Blood.
I could not catch them. I try hard, though.
I'm sure you did. Can offer you transport to the dock ward if you'd like, but it is very important.
Well, we're supposed to just find this place on our own.
It's not hard to find.
What was the thing's name?
All Seer.
Zoozlebar.
Yeah, we gotta go to the All Seer, and apparently we're also supposed to kill the head of the snake.
Beholder, yeah.
Yeah, right. That's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, indeed, it's fun time. I gave myself a fat lip with my beer on accident.
Hmm.
Um, I don't think Feather has anything else she needs right now. I think she's ready to go.
Is there a time that you want this done by? Perhaps.
As soon as possible.
Okay, as soon as possible. Okay. So like now?
Wonderful.
Okay.
Will you be requiring transportation?
Yes, please.
No basin blood like to jog. We all jog. Good for lungs.
Yes, we'll take transportation.
Lovely. She calls again forward and she says, Commander Gwillem, tell Yagra that her party is ready to leave. Yes. Right away. Thank you. Truly, that we'll be meeting again. And she sits, and it is quite clear that your meeting is over.
When she
Show a
sits, do
yoga
the rest of
bow
the
and
stands?
Oh, but she sits and turns away from you, and it is quite clear that your conversation is over.
yeah, he'll yoga bow a few times, like as he's backing his way out of the room.
You notice when you go outside again, Yagra is there. She's wearing and like black common clothing, and the carriage that she's standing by does not have the symbol of Laurel Silverhand on it, nor is it pulled by griffins. It's a small with two horses hitched to the front.
I'm not sure I fit in there.
Well, maybe you
Nope.
should ride on top.
It's like an open wagon.
Maybe you should ride in the back.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you should sit
Well.
on one of the horses. You said you were jogging anyway. What the hell? She's gonna jump in.
He said he was jogging. I mean, the streets are pretty crowded at this time of day. He'd probably be able to keep up with us.
Basin blood jog then. Need keep blood pumping. Heart rate high.
So, how many people does it look like this carriage, like the wagon carriage, will fit?
5.
Oh, okay. Just check. We'd all fit in there.
Not counting whoever's driving, in which case this would be Yagra is the one who's driving.
Okay. Oh.
Right, and she makes sure that all of you guys are in the cart safely, and Bathed in Blood, I'm assuming, does his stretching.
Mhm.
And you guys take off. The streets of Waterdeep, think of New York in a medieval context.
Hmm.
Filled with people with all races wearing brightly colored clothing, and there's stalls on every street corner, and there's shops, and there's animals, and you see a group of gnomes trying to pull an owlbear by its leash, and this owlbear is wearing a floppy jester hat. Happy. It does not look happy about its predicament. Important, but I just wanted to put that in there because I really like owlbears. As you guys pass this, as you guys pass through the streets, you guys are going from the castle ward look in the center of the castle ward right next to the north ward. Do you see that big open space?
North Ward.
Yeah, I see it.
Sure
Right.
do.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That
it's
is-
like a. Sorry.
You guys are coming from. And you guys are taken to the dock ward. It is not a boring ride at all. No one even seems to flinch at the fact that a full-blooded orc is jogging next to this wagon. As you guys move through the castle ward, the closer you get to the dock ward, you notice the shabbier the buildings look. It's beginning to get significantly worn down, kind of seedy looking. You notice less people in the streets, and those who are there are to get off of the streets. You
I
can
think
smell.
Basin Blood, now that he's got kind of really stretch out his jog and his pace, and we'll kind of enjoy it, and he'll be like looking around and probably oblivious to the fact to like why people are hurrying, and he'll turn to Yagra and go, "It is good so many people by docks get exercise. Exercise important."
Yeah, it really is Bathes in Blood. It really is. But as you guys start smelling the water of the dock ward. The closer you get, you reach the sea proper. You reach sort of the street that is on the ocean, and there is a large, well-kept building with a glittering beholder on it that says the All-Seer.
Oh.
Well, they just put that shit on blast then.
Lord Silverhand did say it wouldn't be hard for you to find.
Now,
This is where I leave you guys. It's not safe for me to go in there.
she's going to descend to the ground and say, I wouldn't assume that we just want to race right through the front door, would we?
Is there? Oh, sorry.
One thing that you should probably know about the Xanathar is that they're suspiciously welcoming.
I figured.
I'm not sure how to explain it. They're too trusting for what is supposed to be an underground organization.
Isn't blood great with people?
Hell with it. Let's go through the front door.
Good luck. Hope I see you guys again. And she reaches into her pack, and she pulls out a small, smooth stone that is black. Hands it to you, Feather. This is a sending stone. I have the other one.
All right.
If and when you guys make it out of here.
Was that emotion suppression thing long-lasting, or was that just while we were in that room?
Just while you were in that room.
Oh, okay. So she's back to normal. All right, we'll let you know when we're done.
Awesome. Good luck in there.
Right.
The reins on the horse and drives away.
Are there any sketchy-looking people hanging out around outside the place?
There are some horses hitched up to the posts outside. There's a wagon. It's much prettier than the other buildings in the area.
Okay. But is there anybody just like kind of hanging out on like the front porch area or just kind of around there who seem to belong there but aren't really like important?
There's one person that's kind of like, he's got a bottle in his hand and he's like slumped against one of the posts.
Perfect.
Um,
I'm going to use Firbolg Magic and Disguise Self as them.
Okay.
So now I look like them, magically, of course. But
Right.
The best part about this is I have to reduce my height by almost 3 feet to do so, which Firbolg Magic allows. I'm still as big as I am, so if someone like tries to just like smack me on the back or pat me in the head, they're gonna run into my actual chest and or face.
That's even worse because now you're the height of a gnome.
Oh, actually, then I can't disguise as him. He's too small.
About how long were we in that carriage?
About 20 minutes.
This is a little retconny, but I would like to request that during that time I cast a ritual to use Unseen Servant.
Yeah, go for it.
So he's walking around with me.
Do you guys go in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I guess I'll just disguise myself as generic schmuck number 7, who's wearing clothes approximately like the drunk person outside.
Okay. All right, generic schmuck number 17. You guys go through the doors, and inside it is also very well lit, and it's very clean. Technically hopping, but it's relatively busy. This is though asked to the patrons there. They are all dressed in murky green robes and have eyes tattooed on their heads, except for the guy behind the counter, gnome woman, and she is wearing a beanie shape of a beholder.
I think Bathes in Blood is going to look over at Aiden and Roll and go, "This look like robe of people that shoot."
And from above the mouth of this schmuck that I've disguised myself as, you hear, probably, but we can wait to fight them later if that's what you want to do. It's like it's just coming from the air, like a couple feet above the person I'm disguised as head.
You want me fight them? Okay.
Oh, no, later. Oh, no, don't fight.
He like was reaching towards his shovel, like excited, and then stops and kind of gets a disappointed, pouty look on his face.
Soon, I'm sure, but later.
I want all of you to make a history check.
Oh, actually,
I always
11.
forget when you're cutting things in half in D&D. Do you round up or down?
Down.
down.
That's
Oh
a
my
2.
god.
18.
12 a Rooney.
Missed it. Everyone who rolled above a 5 recognizes the dwarf woman from the council disguised as a gnome. This is not a hard check. But she does have the beholder beanie on, and let me tell you guys, this is off topic, but I would pay so much for a beanie shaped like a beholder. You have no idea.
Feather's gonna approach that woman. Is that the woman behind the counter? Or a different one?
Help you, dearie.
I'm sorry?
Goes, how can I help you, dearie?
She says, "Oh, I love that hat. I've seen those on ThinkGeek."
Oh.
Um,
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
ThinkGeek.com. Listen, we were curious. Do you know anything about the All-Seer?
You're in the All-Seer, love.
Oh, that's this place. I understand. Well, we're specifically looking for anything related to the Xanathar.
This is the place. This is our hideout.
Yeah, hideouts.
Oh, our hideout? Well, by hideout, I just mean our base.
Of course. And who's in charge here?
For the most part. Guy, he's downstairs.
Who did she say was downstairs?
You don't have much of a chance of getting to him if that's what you're looking at.
Nope, merely curious. Who did she say was downstairs?
Big guy. She literally said the big guy.
Oh, I see.
Is?
if we did have reason to meet with him, how would one go about that?
Ooh, that's it's quite the tall order. And then she sort of leans in and just goes, "Don't think I don't recognize you." It's job, but don't worry about it. Anyway, I don't know if you could actually meet with his lordship.
I
Time
think
he's
right after that, Bathes in Blood comes up and goes, "We here to find Zuzelball. You help."
you're here to see the Xanathar. I know that. Uh, come this way, I guess. Goes, Reg, watch the bar. When Green Robes lifts up his glass.
Fuck. I think that I need to roll an intelligence check.
Why?
Because she said bar, and I wonder if he's going to think that he needs to attack the Zoozle bar. No, I think he's
roll an
good. That's a
intelligence
10.
check.
That's a 10. I think he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh my
I
god.
was like, you're not trying to make me roll initiative for this whole bar, are you? Was right this way. She just kind of looks back at you and just goes, and just points at you and just like shakes her finger. Is you like looking at the bar, getting ready to attack it, and she just goes,
He'll like kind of sulk a little bit and kind of waddle towards her and follow.
It's like wrong bar.
Way, and she leads you to a nondescript wooden door. She opens it. Staircase leading down.
Oh. Convenient.
How loud does that shit creak when all 340 pounds of Bathes in Blood gets on it?
I am gonna have you. Oh, damn, am I gonna have to roll for this staircase? It creaks and it cracks.
Oh no, because furbolgs aren't lightweight either. They're 250 plus pounds.
She just goes, oh dear.
I mean, I look like a dude right now, so he's gonna step, and he's gonna step with way more weight than he should.
It's fine. This happened on all things Bathes in Blood step and sit on.
Okay, alright, good luck.
And then he'll kind of like look up into the sky and sort of like make an orcish prayer gesture and say, "R.I.P. Patches," and keep walking.
Okay.
He definitely will not go into any further detail though.
You guys are just walking down. And as you walk down, it opens into a large hall.
Everywhere we go,
Is it
I
the
would
main
like.
hall that you walked into with the Masked Lords Council?
Everywhere we go, I would like unseen servant to be
And
walking
there
ahead.
are more people in green robes and some in green armor on either side, but one thing in common is that all of these people of all races, of all genders, have
Bathes in Blood is gonna walk up to one of them and tap him on the shoulder or her on the shoulder. It doesn't really matter, and go, "Where I get cool tattoo."
join the guild, and he turns around and runs away.
He'll go over to another one and be like, "You tattoo my head."
You're gonna have to talk to Lord Xanathar about that.
Why you whisper? Why you not tattoo head?
I'm not authorized to tattoo your head.
I
don't-
authorize. You tattoo head.
I'm not tattooing your head. I'm supposed to do that.
All right.
It's a stupid
I'm Mason,
conversation.
bud. Nice meeting you.
I'm not authorized to do that. You are going to have to talk to Lord Xanathar about that.
All right. Nice meeting you, though.
I wish I could say the same. And she turns around and marches away.
Oh, woof.
Your tattoo crooked. And he'll...
Not supposed to be identical, you
Yours
Goliath,
not. Definitely not symmetrical. And
Goliath loving meat for brains.
Wow. Oh, no.
Mason blood love meat. Joke on you.
Oh, oh no.
Love you make a perception check.
Oh, jeez. 9.
Mostly, I'm sorry, Aubrey.
It's okay.
17.
The funniest interaction I've had in D&D in a while.
Oh, jeez.
That's a 5.
18.
Okay,
Oh,
thank
no,
God.
I have a +1. It's a 7.
Okay, so as you guys move ahead, you see from in front of you, you guys seem to be moving through here suspiciously unfettered. Ahead of you, you see like this weird shimmer, an archway. There's water ahead of it.
Oh, what?
Like, does it look like glitter?
No, it's just like shimmery, like if you go underwater in a pool and there's sun.
Oh, yeah, that's way less interesting to Mason blood then.
Like you walk through the archway and then there's the water, or the water's in front of the archway?
You walk through the archway. No, it's not underwater. It just looks like you are.
Okay.
Like the floor has that quality to it.
Okay.
Sort of like looks like it's filtering through water, but you can see it through the archway.
My unseen servant's gonna walk through.
Can you see through the unseen servant's eyes, or?
Nope. Just want to make sure he doesn't spring any traps.
No, doesn't spring any traps. It's just an entrance into another room.
I follow him through.
All right. In this chamber in front of you is this enormous, think like the size of a standard room. And inside is a goldfish that is about the size of it's kind of big. We'll say it's pretty big. It's a couple feet long, we'll say.
What did you say was as big as a room? Is this a fish tank?
Fish tank, yes.
Uh,
The ceiling above you is glass, and above this glass ceiling, water. It's green,
Oh.
greenish blue, murky water, and you can see fish swimming past, and you can see the bottom of a boat go by, and then a bronze dragon swims past.
What?
Hmm.
You hear, all right, this is where it gets bad. Don't pay any attention to him. He's not important. Don't fucking laugh at me, Brian.
I was trying to hold it in. Who said that? Did we know where it came from?
In front of you, next to the fish tank, is. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
I can't find a good picture of him. We'll just say a large beholder,
Oh.
green and yellow.
How far away
Are you the
is he
Zuzel
looking at us?
bar?
in the Xanathar, you cretin.
Tattoo my head.
No.
Please.
Jimmy
And then he'll
John's
yoga
even let
bow.
people have tattoos.
Yes, we have very progressive management. Corporate, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
How far away?
Not 20 feet.
Oh, well, then I look like a furbolg again, if he's looking in our direction. Well, shit.
And you see one of his eye stalks kind of like.
Let me guess. The masked lords sent you here to kill me.
Kill you?
Yeah, your DM is shit. She kind of made it obvious.
We're not here to kill you. We're here to join you.
Yeah, keep talking, Brian.
Oh, this just got really creepy.
Oh, hey. Hey.
Tattoo head. Tattoo head.
Got the fuck up, Tim.
I think I just got the chills.
That's John.
Xanathar, the fourth wall breaker.
Yeah.
Do you want to see my shovel? It's really nice. I made it myself.
Sure, flatter me.
And he'll pull out his utility shovel and he'll walk over and he'll show that it's like telescoping and that you can sort of fold the shovel part over, and then he'll like sit down on it and motion like poop is falling out of him.
Nice. Real nice. Keep it Keep it classy.
What is happening?
And then I think, because I'm like really close to him, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Aubree?
pretty. Yeah, you're pretty close to him.
I think it's time to rage.
Oh, okay.
So I just want to let you know that Basin Blood is a bear totem, so he's immune, or he takes resistance to everything but psychic.
Okay.
That's useful.
You can go for it, I guess.
Oh, dude, Beholders still have psychic attacks too.
I know, which is why I'm like, well, rip.
Unless somebody says something, you're going to definitely see Bathes in Blood like getting the utility shovel ready for a big ol' hearty fucking swing.
You can go for it.
All Aiden's gonna do is turn to the goldfish in the tank, and because he can speak with beasts, or they can at least sort of understand him. You might not want to watch this.
He looks at you and just goes, bloop, and a bubble comes out of his mouth.
Okay. Well, I warned you.
It's like it's one of those goldfish
That's a
that eyes like
23.
stick out of its head too.
And they just go like two opposite directions.
So it's staring in like two different directions and just kind of swimming in circles.
Because we aren't in initiative yet, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on him, and it's, since I'm a Glamour Bard, it's actually 1d8 for your attack rolls and stuff.
Oh, well, I got a 23 on that, so I wouldn't use the inspiration yet.
Still
Cool.
got it though.
Hey.
Roll is creeping around by the fish tank, trying to be hidden if he can.
Actually, I can do that 3 times per day, so I'm going to do it to all 3 of my mates.
Oh, I guess glamour bards don't have a feature where they can like burn them and do weird stuff with them themselves. It's a bonus action though, so.
Yeah, bonus action. I could.
Right, are you gonna swing at this thing, Tim?
Yeah, I got a 23.
All right, that
It's in the
hits.
chat.
Oh, with rage damage too. Yike.
All right, roll for damage.
14?
14 damage. Okay, you hit it, very much so. He just kind of goes, "Oh fuck."
Can I take my second attack too, or no?
Yeah, I'll let you do it because he wasn't expecting it. And I'm assuming with a 23, you hit him right in the center eye. So he's like, he's fucked up for a second.
Yeah, man, eye poking a beholder. Damn.
Oh, God, I hope I don't accidentally kill
I'm
you
gonna-
guys during this.
I'm gonna
Oh,
follow that
yeah.
up with nyek, 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 nyek.
All right.
Aubree, feel free to kill us. Like we won't get mad. Like it's a beholder. We understand what we're doing.
This
Like
is this is.
Yeah.
I know what I
after
just did.
I spent all of 15 seconds clicking a bunch of things to give me a cheat.
All right. So I would like, roll. Did you roll your second attack? Yes, you did. 14. Let me check his stats again. Nope, that does not
Oh
hit.
no, that's not an attack roll. That was the
That's a
damage.
Attack. He just goes, "Oh fuck," and kind of like like rolls back for a second.
I'm a barbarian, so the dirty 20, does that hit?
Yep, that hits.
Dope.
Roll for damage.
The damage rolls just look like attack rolls because I'm a barbarian. 15 on the second one.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! He just goes, "Jesus Christ, Tim!" Everyone, roll initiative.
Okay.
Dope. Bathed in
Oh
blood.
damn.
I'm so glad I have lemon water next to me for this.
Yeah, that's gotta be that voice is rough.
It's mostly
Right?
down in my chest, but it's just enough in my throat to be annoying.
Jesus!
Okay, so that'll
How
be
did you do that?
I got that good
Brian.
dex. And I rolled a nat 20.
like. Shit.
I have a
okay,
plus
so
8
it'll
to
be-
dex. Oh, I'm sorry. That should be a 19.
Right.
What
oh,
the fuck
shit.
do you mean you have a +8 to dex?
I mean, I have a plus 8 to dex.
How?
Did you steal scores from somewhere else?
What in the
You
comic
said-
fucking shit is going on here?
I'm a
That'll be-
swashbuckler, so I get to add charisma to it. And I have a
Oh.
20 dex and a 16 charisma.
Jeez.
So it'll be Brian, John, Eric, and then Tim. Okay. Boulder, and Xanathar is way too proud to call for help, so he is an arrogant bitch, and that is not good. So he's gonna go last.
Was I able to sneak in without being seen?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Actually, I'm going to make a perception check for the beholder.
Does he have to beat my stealth check?
Does.
Good.
Okay, I'm just warning you.
He's got a lot of eyes. All the better to see you with.
Well, he has a plus 12 to perception. So, what's 19 plus 12?
Ultra 31.
Yeah,
That
just a
31 beat my stealth check by 1 point.
I
I have a plus 11 to stealth.
What the fuck?
He just goes, "Don't think I don't fucking see you." He's like turns towards wherever you are.
Oh, I'm by the fish tank.
Stay the fuck away from my fish.
Oh no.
No.
ditto.
30 stealth. Okay.
So, so I'm gonna say, oh shit, where's my? I'm sorry, I have this. I know what I'm doing. I swear. Okay. So, could I get everyone's HP and AC, please?
Doesn't
Okay.
he already know it?
He should, but I didn't get it before the game started.
So my AC. Wow. Oh right, monk.
Several people are typing. Okay.
How do you have that much health?
I have a +4 con mod.
Man, I rolled like garbage for my health. I swear. Wait. Hold on. So you I'm trying to figure out these stats though. Wait a minute.
It's the comic method. Don't worry about it.
Yikes.
I mean, I could have brought Linky Lou too.
Eric, that's a secret. You gotta unveil that on Monday. Actually,
No,
not,
because I don't want to play that.
not this Monday. This Monday's not Dolby in.
Right. And off we go. Brian, you're first.
I don't actually think this is going to work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. 'Cause
Hello?
I don't
Hello?
know. No? Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Brian.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh no.
Okay,
I
first
can
of
hear
all,
Brian.
I'm being. That's an attack, and I don't appreciate it. Can you guys hear me?
Okay, so I don't actually think this is gonna work because I don't know enough about beholders, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. You have to roll a wisdom saving throw, and it doesn't work if your intelligence score is 4 or less.
Fact about beholders: their intelligence is definitely greater than 4.
Yes, it's a 17 with a +3. But that was a wisdom saving throw.
Spell DC 14.
All right, he fails.
Oh shit! Okay. He goes into fits of laughter and becomes prone.
Ah, he's immune to being prone.
Damn. Well, he's laughing anyway. It's
Yeah.
more than Brian has ever done with anybody.
And he is going to use.
Sasha's hideous laughter.
Yeah.
His-
I think that has more than just going prone as an effect.
He should take psychic damage for laughing at a Brian joke.
No,
Well-
you have advantage on attacks against it is basically the biggest thing, and I think that he gets a saving throw at the end of every turn.
Let me see.
Unless he uses one of his legendary saves and
Action,
choose to succeed
yeah,
instead.
Yeah.
which makes
Otherwise,
sense.
he's incapacitated.
Yeah, incapacitated, not prone. That's the big one.
Oh.
That's what
My
I
bad.
thought. That's a big difference.
He like lets out one laugh. He just goes, huh, and then just goes completely like stone faced. It just looks at you as it goes. I'm not some vampire bitch. All right, I'm much better than that.
Oh my god.
Is that all you're gonna do this turn?
Yes.
All right. Next up is John.
All right, so Aiden is going to see. So how far away is Xanathar currently?
Xanathar is currently 20 feet away from you.
Oh, then with 40 feet of movement, I should be able to get behind them, or
Yep.
or close to, or like almost like. Are they? Is Xanathar is a large creature with a 10 foot base?
Yes.
Okay, well then, like three quarters of the way around. Close enough for me. All I know is I'm not in the big eye space. And then make an attack with a short sword. No, actually just melee weapon attack. Fuck it. Go and do a punch.
And you have an optional D8 to use.
Yes, I do. Punch 1. 18?
If it meets, it beats. You hit.
Alright. I'm just gonna roll a whole bunch of punches. Let me see, 2 punches for 2 attacks, so that's 1 hit, 15 plus 6, 21, so 2 hits with my regular attack. And I don't have my d6s out like an idiot, it's fine. And that'll be for a total of 16 bludgeoning, bonus action, unarmed strike, because monk. That's gonna miss, but I'm going to take. I can't roll inspiration after I roll, right?
Yes, but after you know the result of the roll, but not before you. After you know the final result, but not if it succeeds or not.
Okay, cool. Then I will roll with that d8 and see if I can make use of it then, because I only got 11. And I'm going to hope that this inspiration's actually good. Otherwise, I'm blaming Brian.
Fair.
Damn it, I'm 1 short. Oh well. So then misses with the 3rd unarmed strike.
My bad, John.
It's alright. I also was going for, I needed a 7 on a d8. So, eh.
You're not very good about blaming me.
Anyway, so yeah, it's going to be just... Because Xanathar's got the anti-magic cone, yes?
Yes.
So yeah, so no longer disguise is passing in front of his gaze, just way faster, similar to how Basin Blood moves. Aiden will zip around and then just throw a big punch and then a kick and then miss with another punch on some eye stalks. Way more dexterous than someone that big and timid should be.
Hey, John, I have a question for you. Can I stack Great Weapons Master and a Reckless Attack?
Yes.
Dope. Okay.
It's
Sorry.
wild. Because you're like, cool, I'm going to take a penalty to hit, but I'm also going to use advantage to hit.
But I'm going to use my inspiration too on top of advantage. So
Oh
that
yeah,
should be
no,
pretty
that's
dope.
yeah, yep, you super duper can stack those. But that'll be his turn, and he'll stay there. Standing in martial arts pose menacingly, as well this character can be.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it. Movement, attack, and bonus action. That's everything.
All right. Next up is Tim.
All right. So Bathes in Blood is going to make a reckless attack using my fucking Great Weapons Master feat, which allows me to take a -5 penalty to get +10 damage.
Okay.
And so I'm going to attack with advantage, but also with my inspiration. And this is just absurd, which is why I am
Oh, it is a wombo combo.
kind of fucking cracking up right now.
It's so dumb.
Okay, so I got a 7. I said that I was going to use my inspiration, so I'm going to roll it anyway. Even though I don't need to, because that's a 19 to hit. And you said if it meets, it beats before. So it's a dirty 20, but so that will be a D10 plus 16.
All right, go for it.
You can do as much damage with just your raw numbers as I could do in an entire round. This is wild.
That's gonna be 21.
That's your first swing.
Yep. And then the second one. Oh fuck. Oh, that's not gonna hit. That's a fucking
Man,
13.
oh, you go
Or,
immediately
yeah,
after
13.
me. I have plans now.
Okay,
But
it
now
is
you have advantage on stuff against me, though.
Xanathar is going to look at you, at Bathes in Blood. One of his eyes turns around. Eat shit. And I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Not good at these. 6.
Oh no!
You feel your muscles begin to stiffen, and your skin starts to go gray and hard
Oh
to
no!
stone.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
It's
Hit you with a petrification ray.
Well, that was fun.
You certainly did your fair share.
He's just
Oh,
petrified.
yeah.
Like it's a one. Is that a 1 round thing? I don't
He repeats the saving
It's
throw
over.
on his next turn.
know. No, it's usually
Oh,
a
okay,
2.
cool.
It's petrification stuff's
Because
usually
it's a
fail.
con next time, right?
It's a fail once, fail twice.
Or is it a dex both times?
It says creatures. Repeat the saving throw. So yes.
Oh, motherfucker.
Rip. Get kitted.
Next time though,
Yup, probably.
just because I'm gonna be nice and I really like Bathes in Blood. Next time though, I will give you advantage on the saving throw, just because you've had time to kind of hype yourself up.
Right on. Oh! Actually,
Wait, you're a barbarian. It's a dexterity saving throw.
yeah, I have advantage anyway. I'm gonna roll
Alright,
again real quick.
All right, roll again.
Sorry.
His DC is pretty high, so have fun. But
Yeah, I mean, with my +1.
oh.
Oopsies!
I've got advantage. No, you don't.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh my god! And he just kind of goes. Just sounded like a horrible cough. Ryan.
Actually, you sound a lot like fucking Butthead.
That's what I was
Like, not when you talk, but the noises that you say, that you do, like when you laugh and.
The little tongue click that I do. That. Ryan, it's your turn. Tim, stop laughing.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save is. Oh, plus wisdom. That is. It's a 24.
All right.
I'm gonna put this dice in
you
jail
got any-
because this isn't fair.
If you got any more of that inspiration,
I
Ryan.
gave one to each of yous.
Yeah, he
You
already
mother-
burnt it all.
You
It's-
motherfucker. You mother.
This
you
is why.
mother.
Your mother.
I entered this room and I've just kind of been standing there by the archway. About what distance am I from this thing?
25.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang here. That's my turn.
Right. Next up is.
Oh my god.
John.
Wait.
Wait, no, you just skipped roll.
Yeah, roll got skipped altogether.
Oh, I'm sorry, geez. I'm sorry, dude.
It's all good.
No.
Damn it.
I don't have anything I can help you with. I'm really like, I know I'm ahead of you in the order, so I've been like looking over my sheet, like, is there anything?
Wonder if there's anything I could do to help him.
Go
No.
ahead, Eric. I'm sorry.
I
Um,
mean, a dagger, you know, you could backstab. Fucking sneak attack would stop the petrification by murder.
I'm kind of looking over at the two of them fighting, and the fucking elf standing there hurling really like shitty insults. And I pull a set of glass cutters out of my thieves' tools, and
Oh my god.
I start cutting a hole in the fish tank.
Oh no.
I warned that fish, to be fair.
Okay, dude. It the glass cutter
Bargain for basin blood, you fucker!
the glass breaks and you see this as the water starts to drain out, this fish starts like trying to swim away as fast as he can and his tail goes through but his butt plugs up the hole. So
You said butt plugs.
Boo!
get off my stage. Get out of my theater of the mind.
Um,
Are you going to be doing anything else this turn or are you just thinking?
I'm going to. I think that's all we'll be doing for right now.
Alright, I gotta make a perception check for the Xanathar to see if he noticed that his fish is in mortal peril. Shit. Hang on. Oh shit. And I gotta make. Let's assume. It's
Yes, DM noises.
doesn't notice. He's probably pretty heavily locked in combat.
Or no. You're hurting the Xanathar's fish. Though there's some speculation as whether or not that's the same fish.
As I'm cutting through the glass. Like, looks up.
Okay. And then Eric, it's gonna be yours. Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be yours again. Alright.
Say again?
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my. Okay, here we are. Got you. You must have cut out when you said my name. Like, perfectly, because I have a one-syllable name. So, yeah, so then he's going to make some more unarmed strikes. So, see, hopefully I hit one, and then I can do the thing I want to do. Nope, that's a 15. Miss one. That's a 9. Nice. Spend 1 key point for Flurry of Blows, because these two are missing, because I hate my life. Hey, oh my god, I'm 1 short at a 17. Yikes. And 1 more, please. Please hit. I've already spent a key point. Oh my god, 19. So that one hits.
Alright.
Cool. And then I'm going to spend, because I hit, and finally, oh, it was Flurry of Blows. So, as open hand technique, let's see. It's going to need to make a strength saving throw, as well as a constitution saving throw, because I'm burning a 2nd key point for stunning strike.
So, what was the first one? Strength?
Strength saving throw will be pushed DC 14.
Alright, he rolled an 18.
So good there. So that doesn't happen, but a constitution saving throw DC 14 as well.
Why does this dice keep falling off the table? Ooh, you might actually make this one. That is going to be. Oh, that's a 9. So
The Xanathar is stunned until the beginning of my next turn. Granted, Xanathar, so probably legendary resistance, but burn one of them anyway. And he also takes, for all 4 of those attacks, a grand total of 5 damage.
Okay.
Ballin'.
All right.
but stunned unless decides to succeed.
He's gonna decide to succeed. He just kind of shakes his head and just goes, "Really?" All right. Eric, it is your turn again because I skipped you the first time.
Hooray! I'm just gonna stab his fish.
Okay. Just poor goldfish in the butt for no damn reason.
Oh yeah.
I warned you.
It's a 14 to hit goldfish.
Oh shit, does it hit? Probably. Yes, it hits.
Awesome.
Shit a barrel, literally.
Goldfish is gonna take a shit ton of damage then.
Okay.
12, 17, 19, 24 damage to goldfish.
Goldfish dies.
Oh no!
You stab it and it goes limp.
This pizza box of a goldfish.
Oh my god.
I look back at Xanathar and see if he responded at all.
Just goes really still for like a second. And then he goes, Silgar! He can't make it any louder than that, so just assume that he yells out the fish's name.
Mr. Fishy! No!
Silgar is the fish's name.
Yep.
I know.
Fucking.
Just, so yeah, that happens, and then, let me check whose turn it is. Tim, repeat the saving throw with advantage.
Well, not that one.
Oh,
Uh,
God.
Tim, please. Oh my god! No!
Yep.
Doo, doo, doo. Oh, dude.
It's all good, bro. It happens.
Alright,
We fought a
so,
fucking beholder. Like, that shit had to have happened to somebody.
That's why I'm over here trying to stun it and keep it from doing stuff. But legendary resistances can't burn through them fast enough.
I mean, I know
Right.
for a fact that he's starting to get low on hit points because I did a fuckload of damage before I turned
you
to
did.
stone, and I'm pretty satisfied with that.
That's fair.
Great. He is going to make a bite attack against you, Eric.
did he have to move out of range?
Yeah, would
Oh,
John
yeah,
get an
wait.
attack of opportunity from that?
Yes, actually, he would.
Right.
Please hit, because then I can stunning strike again. Because that would be dope. That does not hit. That is only a 9. Damn it. I tried.
Alright.
Yeah, you getting bit, roll.
I'm getting some bad rolls, man. Oh, sorry, that's a 10 still. No good.
Oh, that's also Eric's name, but fucking roll.
Oh, right.
Right. Great attack. Here we go.
Why couldn't you bite me, Aubree? God damn it.
Thanks.
Space and Blood can handle getting bitten. That's what he's designed to do. God damn it.
I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit you.
No.
We're gonna
Oh,
make the
shit.
second attack. You're fucker. I put this dice in jail for 2 seconds and it got all offended, so that's a 7. That also does not hit you.
Nah. Nah.
That's the
Huh.
opposite of what jail was supposed to do.
No.
It's an American jail.
Hey, no politics in here.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna recidivize or whatever and go back to jail now. Oh
Yes.
man. Aubrey, you need to get
Dice
a new
is back
warden
in
at
jail.
your jail and actually try and rehabilitate these
You really,
dice.
yes, you need to focus rehabilitation in your dice jail.
Put your dice jail in jail.
I feel like,
in dice jail.
dude, I feel like Aubrey might be getting kickbacks from the warden at her dice jail, and so at this point, recidivism is okay. You know what I mean? Like, we need to do investigative journalism about Aubrey's dice jail and figure out if like something like this is fair or unfair. You know what I mean?
Well, my dice jail is a cup that says "Together is a wonderful place to be."
We're
So now you need to get another cup that just says "sad and alone," and that's your new dice jail.
That sounds like cruel and unusual punishment, which has been banned by the Geneva Convention, Eric, okay?
But what if you put the new cup in the old cup as well?
What if you put the old cup in the new cup? It doesn't matter, Eric. Dice have rights.
Hashtag dice rights.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry to get us
I just
this
posted
far
a
off
picture
track.
of my dice jail.
Honestly, I feel like that's
that
just
is
taunting
cruel.
Yeah,
like,
especially
dude,
if you
like
only
that
if you put
flowery
one in there.
message that it has to read inverted every single day.
Not
Boy,
only,
it sure is nice to be with all my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Together. I'm definitely
Hand
not
I put-
separate. I'm together.
Did I put more dice in jail to keep it company then?
wait,
Of course.
Yeah, share the time.
Yeah, we're looking for rehabilitation, Aubrey.
I need one d20 out. All right.
Fuck. What the fuck, dude? You know how, like, sometimes you think you know a person and then you fucking find out, like, this kind of shit about them? And you just don't even know if you can continue to fucking Aubrey's over here, like, operating Guantanamo Bay for fucking dice, and I don't know.
Hang on. There's
I
that.
love how I apologized for getting it derailed
Hooray!
us and then further derailed us.
Okay. Dice jail is important. Oh no, now my favorite d20 is in there somewhere.
are you happy with the system that you've built? Are you happy now?
I'm a slave to the system. I can't control where I was born. Brian, it's your turn. Have it all.
I cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Cast Fireball. Alright. I have to make a saving or any. Do I have to make a roll?
No, I do. I can't remember. Do I add anything to spell attacks?
Yes, proficiency and
Relevant stat.
attack modifier. Yeah, whatever that would be.
So your bard would be charisma plus proficiency
Oh,
plus
that's
whatever
right.
you roll.
Sorry, I haven't played a magic fire. Okay, so that's gonna be an 11. Not great.
Okay. That's gonna be a not hit.
That's gonna be my turn. I'll stand behind the arch.
Alright. Is that all you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Next up. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I was trying to say something, but I'll type it.
John.
Oh boy. Well, He's trying to bite someone who's with me, and I guess I'm going to make some. Actually, you know what? Bonus action. As a Furbolg, he's going to use Hidden Step and turn invisible.
Okay.
I don't know if that matters to. I'm not sure that actually particularly matters, but he doesn't know that. So, but that lasts for a round. But the best part about that is I can attack from invisibility and get some advantage, please.
Okay.
Does that actually count as advantage with?
Yes, it does.
Xanathar? Okay, I was checking because I don't remember if he could see through magical invisibility or not. Well, I didn't need it, son of a bitch. 23 to hit, which is the only because it's the first attack. Because as soon as I attack, it just
All right. Poof. It hits.
for max damage, which is 9 on that one, DC 14 save. Again, as I burn a third key point for
All right.
stunning strike.
What kind of save is that again?
Con save.
16.
Damn it. Alright, now for my regular attack, because I'm now no longer invisible.
And how much damage did you do for that first one?
9. That's as much as I can do.
Okay.
I feel weak by comparison to our very stony friend. Oh, and that's an 8 to hit, so that doesn't hit. And
What do you mean, John? You're doing way more damage than Bathed in Blood is now.
now, but my aggregate is still not great. So there I am. He's like, no, don't do it. Stop. Is about what you've got going on right now.
I think at this point you might have met the amount of damage that I did in my first round of attacking.
Right. I think I have done like a total of maybe 20 damage.
Okay, then never mind. You haven't yet.
It's great. It's good times. Anyway, that's it because I moved, I bonus actioned, and I attacked. And
All
he
right.
saved naturally, so I didn't get to burn a legendary resistance or stun him. Son of a bitch.
All right, Eric, hit us with that sweet, sweet turn.
You do have a friendly flanking.
Dope. Sorry. Yeah. I'm just gonna try and hit him with the old 1-2 stabby stab.
Right.
And, try and open this tiny little bag. Oh, excellent. So, first one is a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Second one is going to be a lot harder to hit. Oh! But that is going to be dirty 20. Hooray! And that's
AC is fucking 18. Eric, you haven't been paying attention?
I haven't been attacking him. I've been focused on this fish, Tim.
But you've literally been in the same Discord channel as the rest of us.
Yeah, I have to roll a 12 or better to hit him. This is not going well.
Aubree, on my turn, can I use my legendary resistance to not be stoned anymore?
The yoga pose resistance.
You have to drink. That beer. I wanted to say Miller High Life, but it wasn't Miller High Life.
Oh, dude, both of my beers are gone. Are you kidding me?
I deal 10 pokey damage with my dagger.
All right, you did 10 pokey damage. All right, he's looking not very great. Tim, if you want to keep repeating your saving throw every turn, I'll let you.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just kidding.
I'm so ready to be dead.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm going to totally do that shit.
No, that's okay, but also yes.
But also, I'll take you up on that offer.
Oh!
Shit, a 13.
Wait, no. 13 because
does not
you
do
rolled the
that
two.
shit.
You did the 2d20s, and I thought that total was like the number.
Nope.
Rip.
Oh. Is Xanathar's turn, if I'm correct. Yes, it is. He is
Nothing
going.
personnel, kid.
Nothing personal, kid. All right, it's time to pull out the big guns. Eric, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I gotta get some dice out of jail for this one.
Does 18. So,
Oh,
I'm pretty
shit,
sure
it
that you're
does.
paying them minimum wage if you're going to make them do labor. You know what I mean? Like this 50 cents an hour kind of stuff.
No, it's like
Like,
breakout.
This is
a
work release.
commissary.
It's like Breakout Kings.
Oh my god.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Brian said don't get political, and then all of a sudden,
All right. All right, so you save, and a ray of necrotic energy just goes right by your head.
oh no,
Was that the kill ray?
Yep.
that is a very
Yes.
very dead ray. Oh no,
Well, it's 7d10 of it. No, it's 10d10 of damage.
it's so much damage.
I start dancing.
All right, and he is going to use his second to make a bite attack. Son of a bitch! This dice is going back in jail.
Wow. See this culture that you're perpetrating? Or
This is not a
perpetuating?
democracy. This is a dictatorship.
Ah, now the truth comes out.
Not gonna hit. So, go about your business. Ryan, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try Firebolt again.
What's up with this bullshit that you're casting? You don't have anything better than that?
You don't have any spell slots? As a bard?
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing, Brian?
All of our other stuff is non-combative.
Oh, fair. Okay. Unless you can, like, impose status effects and force legendary resistance to get you.
Metagaming.
I know.
Hey, a good
That is
roll.
super metagaming.
That's gonna be 27 to hit.
Puts Xanathar to sleep.
What to hit?
27.
Oh shit!
That'll do.
That'll do it. Yeah. Roll for damage.
All right. Wait, is this the right die? Yes.
Brian, are you kidding me right now? Are you fucking quit math?
Damn it. Well, 5 damage.
Hey, that's as much damage as I did one turn after swinging 4 times. It's fine.
All right, John, it's yours.
Oh, Jesus.
Talked a bunch of shit. Now deliver.
Nope, that's not gonna happen. We know this to be true. Alright, let's try. Because I can't turn invisible anymore. I'm done with that. It was a one-time use. That's a 3 plus 6 for 9. That's a no. That's a 9 plus 6 for 15. Also a no. Bonus action, please come through. That's a 7 plus 6 for 13. Nice! I love this. Get me a different d20, but this one doesn't go to jail. This one's gonna go just elsewhere for right now.
Down
That
the
shit
toilet.
in dice jail.
I don't have a dice jail.
Neither did I until 10 minutes ago.
3. You have like a whole dice incarceration system now.
Yeah. She got into for-profit prisons, like, should've.
Okay, but yeah, that's 3 swings, and all of them missing because I didn't roll above 10. So yeah, you just no. It is literally that slap fight moment of doing nothing. No.
All right.
He really doesn't know how he ended up here. He's just here now and doesn't know how to deal with it.
Eric, your turn.
No, I'm not.
Was 14 on my first attack, and 15 on the second.
Woof.
Nope, neither.
Oh, yikes.
Tim, saving throw.
Please, 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 please. Nope, nope,
No.
nope, 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 nope.
Can you put the bot in dice jail?
What? How do we put the
Downloaded
bot
I
in
new
dice
have
jail?
dice next to me, but I should just rock with it at this point.
Download a new dice bot.
All right. All right. So the bot is going in jail. Again, did not succeed his saving throws. Then out comes an at Brian.
I'm still behind the
dexter-
arch.
Oh shit, you're right. All right. So then, damn. I guess
Kill
it's gonna
that
have
monk.
to be. Guess it's gonna have to be John.
Oh no!
Kill that monk.
It's a
Boy,
dexterity,
kill
it's a
that
dexterity
monk.
saving throw, though?
Dexterity saving throw.
Best save I've got, please. Please, for the love. Oh, 8.
Boo.
Yep, he makes it, but he is going to take a bite attack against you now.
Oh, okay.
Dope.
Just looks and goes, "Why the fuck isn't this working?"
That's
Alright,
what I'm
guys.
saying.
My only good ability. Text saves.
Don't fail me this time, or you may not make it. Natural 20. Thank you very much.
I'm a squishy person in this party, too.
So that's gonna be. Let me get out 4d6.
Oh, okay, that won't kill me, at least.
Mm.
It's gonna hurt.
Hang on. The downside of this sort of dice jail is that I can't get stuff out very quickly. Almost like I need to put them in organized boxes.
You need a.
Wow.
You need,
How are you going to organize them?
you need like a sampler Christmas
Those
cookies
stacked on
tin.
top of each other.
Are they going to be in city, or are we talking about,
Oh,
fucking
God.
eugenics? Like, what's going on here?
Oh, all the d6s are gonna go in one place.
Oh,
How many is that?
What?
46?
What
Yes.
kind of
All
At
right.
least you're not
equal
sorting them
bullshit
by
do we
color.
have going on here?
2,
Okay.
8.
I took this down a bad path.
We're,
Oh.
back. We're just gonna walk that back and
17. 17 times 2 is. Someone please do that math.
34.
Because my brain. 34.
Oh,
Thank
fuck!
you.
I have 33.
Oh, wheel lad.
I am
And boom.
unconscious.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Shit.
Shit.
I have 30. God damn it! Wait, no, hold on a sec. Yeah, 30. Damn it. Well, looks like I'm on death saves.
Brian, your turn.
Firebolt!
No, it's not Brian's turn. It's Roll's turn.
Yeah.
After John.
Yeah.
Attack John. I'm an
Oh,
idiot.
wait.
My bad. You're,
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
You're the DM, Aubree. Ignore me.
It's okay. I appreciate the help.
I got a 2 on my attack.
Right. Ion. So you guys know I have the dice for the death ray like next to me. They're all set out right here. So
Yike. Doesn't matter. He can kill me with one bite.
Kill them. Kill them all.
Here's the thing. You're technically still alive.
Oh, dude. I could totally eat one of those death rays.
Not only could you eat one of
It's
those,
necrotic damage, and so I.
regardless, as petrified, you're technically not dead.
That's true.
I mean, but, you know.
Hello? What'd you get on your roll, Brian?
I said I got a 2 on my attack.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh, well.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that you must have cut
yeah,
out.
that's the big suck.
How you're doing? Still in the firebolt?
Yep, still hiding behind that arch.
Thanks,
John.
Bard.
Yeah, you need to do better and be better, Brian.
Thanks for that healing word. No, it's fine. Death saving throw. Here we go.
Yeah,
Hey,
where
it's
is the
success,
healing
18.
word, you jackass?
Woo!
1 success. Not dead yet.
Right? Eric.
I like to imagine that Xanathar is in between me and Adian, and I'm just like, Adian, how you holding up there, bud?
Blah.
But
Oh fuck.
You mean generic schmuck number 17?
No, I'm super not disguised right now.
So
Oh, okay.
good work.
So I don't know how you want to handle that. I did get a 24 with my dagger.
Roll for damage.
Cool.
80 and no.
Yeah, we're getting our ass handed to us enough at this point. I feel like she's not going to punish you for that one.
Okay. 14
Yeah.
more pokey damage.
14?
Yeah.
30 minus 14, you're down.
Oh, wait, shit, no. Well, I have to... Actually, yes, no matter what, it'll be that.
Xanathar is looking rough.
You know who else is looking rough?
Aubree.
Yes.
Look at what I got from the new robot.
Oh, shit.
Look at you go.
Go Yagapatadippa.
Can I take a turn?
Yes.
I would like to
That is
rage.
exactly what I was thinking.
I would like to rage. And I would like to reckless attack. And I would like to plunge my utility shovel as deep into this thing as I possibly can.
Make your damage roll. Or attack roll first.
Oh yeah, I'm just getting ahead of myself because I'm all excitable and shit. I don't think I'm gonna do my extra damage thing on the first one because I want to make sure I hit. So a 14 plus 7 is not a 30. It's a 21, but that hits.
Alright.
And then for my second attack, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and just do the +2. And
Needs to hit a 16 or better. Let's go. Nope.
nope. But let's roll damage for the first one. Why am I rolling with the shit one again? 12.
You sever one of his eye stalks from his body.
Like a boss.
With your shovel.
A green beholder blood just kind of sprays.
He's going to do that thing. Is it Jennifer Grey in Flashdance when the rain comes down? It doesn't really matter, but that's what he's going to do because as a matter of blood.
Truth in advertising.
Alright, it is the Xanathar's turn, and he is going to shoot a ray at you, Tim.
Of course he is.
Motherfucker! I rolled once with this dice, and it continues to disappoint me. Wait, I don't need to roll for that. What the fuck am I
Yeah,
doing?
I
You
have
need to
to
roll for
save.
that.
The deck save. What?
I got a 19 plus 1 is a 30-20.
Go you. In comes the bite attack. Or don't disappoint me. It disappointed me. Back into jail.
Oh my god.
It's a 10. It
What
doesn't
the
hit,
fuck?
does it?
No, God, no.
Yeah, there is a wonderful place to be.
Yikes.
I had my iced
Oh
coffee.
no,
in this
he
cup
has
this morning.
advantage on me.
Oh yeah,
Aubree, he has advantage on me. You need to roll again.
Yeah, because
On
he
the
reckless.
Yep. I mean, I'm gonna take half damage from it.
The
So.
10 again.
Welp.
Did you guys hear that
That'll be a
decisive
big
plunk as I dropped my other d20?
It has been decided.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
You tried.
Alright, it is Brian, your turn again.
Fireball! I'm going to use...
Okay.
If you fucking kill this thing, I'm gonna be so upset. But you really don't have healing word?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
You're the world's worst bard.
22 attack.
Oh
This is-
shit.
It's a Brian character.
It hits.
I created her to work at the Dolby Inn, not to fight beholders.
Then why the fuck did you bring her?
The fates decided.
You're the worst. You literally could have just rolled up a new character.
Wait, is this a...
Wait,
Yeah, it is. 7 damage.
7 damage.
Kill it.
What?
Fuck!
Beholder is dead.
Hell yeah!
Motherfucker.
You hit the Xanathar dead in the center of its center eye with... And it just explodes.
Cool.
Can I please just... From my archway where I'm safe, can I just bathe in blood with eye goop?
Can I go and make a medicine check to try and help Adian?
Oh.
That's an 11.
Stable.
Hey, I'm not dead. I need to roll a d4 for when I come back to consciousness then? Which will be
Would
it's a
you
D.
come?
Yeah, it's a d4. Well, so if you stabilize me, you don't give me back 1 HP. You just make sure I don't die.
Right. So I guess Bathes in Blood will pick up Adian and will bring in, like, throw him over his shoulder. I can carry as though I'm one size category larger, and I assume that he doesn't weigh more than 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, I'm good. I could also carry someone that much, but I'm also unconscious. So for an hour, I rolled 1 hour.
Okay.
Then I come back with 1 hit point. Oh, good.
Guys walk triumphant
Did
out
he...
of the Xanathar's lair.
Did we... So we brought him back to consciousness?
Nope.
Yet, but he's stable. He will
I
be
have no
conscious.
hit. If someone were to give me hit points, I would come back to consciousness.
If we can... if you guys are up for taking a short rest, I can do it.
No, we are not going to take a short rest here.
I can't benefit from a short rest while unconscious in this state.
When enemies are around?
Well, yeah. When we go outside of this hallway, the first thing that Bathes in Blood wants to say, and he's still going to have his utility shovel out and Adion over his shoulder, and he's going to say, "Someone tattoo head once after Abion helped."
Standing there is the dwarf woman. Still wearing her beholder beanie.
Can I cast Prestidigitation to make it look like there's a tattoo on his head?
Because, that's useful for the person who wants a tattoo on their head. Because they can see that.
It would be really funny to watch him spin in circles trying to see the tattoo on his head.
beautiful tattoo you've got on your head, dearie.
He's gonna spin around for a decent amount of time trying to see it.
Just lovely. What? You did it. I can't believe it.
It wasn't even that hard.
Got a double kill.
Yeah, I think a lot of the masked lords weren't expecting you to come back.
You have friend.
Oh, yes. And she will cast a healing word on you.
Yay!
Healing word is 1d4, correct?
It's a D4 plus
Yep.
relevant modifier.
D4 plus 4 for this woman. She's a dwarf, but she's also someone that I just kind of made up on the spot, so.
Doesn't particularly matter. Any hit points matter. This was just
That's
one.
a
I could
6.
take. Oh, yes. All right.
She just puts her hand on your forehead. Goes, "You all right, love?"
Did we win?
1, yes.
Are you gonna like since you have? I assume you just like over the shoulder sack of potatoes style.
Oh yeah,
just
Basin
feel
Blood
like-
isn't like an officer and a gentleman style carry
I'm
guy.
sure.
No.
I just like pats you on the back. I'm good. I can stand now. I think.
He'll just gotta drop you,
Oh shit! Ah!
and then he'll pat you on the head and say, "It good, you better now."
Yeah. That was different. Gotta watch out for
Same
those white
for
lights.
Basin Blood. He spent time as statue. It was fun.
Feather's gonna try and sneak out and catch the nearest carriage.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get my 500 platinum before they try and kill me.
You stealth check.
19.
And I am going to make a perception check for the dwarf woman.
23. Oh, no, sorry. Perception would be dirty 20.
Damn.
Damn.
Get my platinum before anyone kills me. Nice.
Right. If you'd like to come with me, I'm sure Yagra would be lovely to see you. Did one of you have the sending stone?
Oh yeah, I'll call my real carriage then.
Fucking asshole.
Dick.
I would follow you because I saw you walk out.
So it's gonna be 80 in Basin Blood in this warfare, and we go like, wait, what the hell?
Oh, like, as soon as she starts, like, getting to the door, I'd be like, well, I guess we're heading out. Come on, everyone.
Yeah,
when
I'm out in the cobblestone streets or whatever, talking on that sending stone.
You made it. You made it. Yeah. Made it.
We're ready to go now.
Yes, I'm on my way.
Can we just wait in real
Do
time?
you just hang out there and wait for her?
I mean,
Yeah, dude. Basin Blood will fold his utility shovel so that it's sort of like a stool, and he'll just kind of sit down on it.
Yep.
Well, now I will pull out my flute and play and heal hurt boy. 5 temp. No, that's not it. 1d. Yeah, 1d8.
Is this Song of Rest?
I do not like your flute.
7 hit points.
Yay. But yeah, was that Song of Rest? Is that what that was?
I didn't actually write down the title of it. I don't know. It was one of my powers.
Yes, it's Song of Rest.
Okay. I'm just, you know what? Never mind.
All right. Within a couple minutes, Yagra pulls up. Uh, she pulls up in the same wagon that picked you guys up originally. So this is the beautiful white and gold.
Nice.
She is wearing her guard's uniform. And the dwarf woman comes with you.
Do you have turkey?
And you guys,
It's
I'm assuming.
dead. We said 5. 5 turkey.
Yes, it's inside.
You know,
All right.
Bates and Blood, you could probably fry up that beholder and eat it.
Oh my god.
It's far away. Turkey inside. Face and bloody turkey.
And I'm assuming that you guys all get inside the carriage.
Yep.
Yes.
And that's where we'll end it.
Yay.
Hooray!
Nice.
A lot of fun, thank you.
Was there really turkey in there, or was it just
Yes, there
nuts
was
and
turkey
bullshit
inside.
again?
There was
All
turkey
right.
inside.
I
Asking
needed
the
to.
real
That was
questions.
important. Like,
Asking the real questions.
And again, one of Tim's characters secures the bag.
If you eat a beholder, does it increase your perception?
Maybe. Fuck, I don't know.
Brian, I really, 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 really hope you stub the shit out of your fucking toe tonight. Like, I hope that you're walking to the bathroom, and I hope that your fucking coffee table just jumps out of nowhere and moves about 4 feet and just fucking stubs your toe in a manner that actually bends that motherfucker like back. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to just fucking I want you to fucking soccer kick your coffee table in the middle of the night tonight because of that joke.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.